Before the world sees your wins, your soul has to feel your work. It's the reps nobody applauds that produce the wins that do, all through a shifting of your identity into a dominator. This is all done in the dark every single day. So let me be your guide as I welcome you to this episode of the Dark Work Daily. Hey, I must admit that those who work to work piss me off. I must admit it, man. Like it's interesting because you may go like, oh, man, you're the dark work guy, man. You're the get after it guy. Yeah, I'm the get after it guy. I do work, but not for no reason. Like there's so many people that I sit down with them. I go, hey, what do you want to build? And they tell me all these big goals and aspirations, dreams that they have. And I sit down and I go, okay, great. Like, well, what are you doing to get towards it? And they tell me all these things. That, you know what it is? It's all the pointless, safe stuff. Oh man, I went to GoDaddy and I got myself a URL. I got a website. I got a plan for the website's going to be built, and I'm going to get some copy made. I bought a camera so I can get the camera to look good. I was researching the studios to make the studio look good. Okay, great. Then I was writing some blog posts, and I'm excited about the ideas I have. Okay, great. I go, all right. Well, pause. It's a business, right? Yeah. What's a business's purpose? To serve and make money. Right? Because if I can make money, I can continue serving. And if I serve, it allows me to make money. And it's a beautiful cycle. It's how businesses should work. Like it should solve a problem. Then people should pay for the problem. I love doing business with people that solve my problems. I love it. Right? And I also love to be able to support people and be a business that solves other people's problems. That's a journey of it all. And in doing so, I make revenue, which allows me to focus more on my service. And the people that I work with, they stay in business so I can keep getting the service. That's the beauty of it. But people that are trying to be busy to have some outcome, that they just do busy, pointless work, like I say pointless, like that doesn't keep you in business. What keeps you in business is actually serving, actually benefiting somebody, doing the thing, asking scarily for someone to pay you for the thing you do. But so many people go out into the world and they're trying to find ways to make something hopefully work out. And I'm going to give you an example. When I first got into this business of speaking, coaching, consulting, for the first few years, I was that guy. I would spend time learning all these tech tools and these, how to stream stuff. And I could tell you up and down, left, right, all the technology and how it worked. But you know what I didn't focus on? Marketing, sales conversations, getting people into discussions about it, fulfillment. Like it wasn't a main focus. The main focus was on stuff that was polishing up the thing, but never having an idea of how I'm going to show the thing to the world. And so I struggled for years trying to figure out, how do I make this thing work? How do I get successful to make the real impact? The funny thing is the real impact comes along with real income. That's just it. I know so many people want to be very impactful, but they're broke. So they can't make the impact. They have to spend their time elsewhere, energy elsewhere to make money to live their life. They can't focus on the service that they actually can give. The people that make the most money have become the most impactful, in my opinion, in the business world, right? There are ways you can do things, nonprofits. Yes, you can do stuff, but grand scale impact, it's those who are finding ways to monetize what they do and give back in great ways. Because again, people love business. They love doing business, experiencing businesses. Business is the thing that makes it fun. You want to take a flight somewhere to go see a tropical location? That's all businesses you're interacting with, right? That's how this world works. And so for me, the grind isn't the goal. See, submitters, they romanticize being busy. I was doing this and I was here and I was doing that. That's great. But dominators romanticize results. Last week, I was very busy. I took off on a Wednesday. I had a speech on a Thursday. I flew back on a Friday. When I landed Friday, I had stuff to do with the family and my foster son and my son's wrestling tournament. Then from there, I flew to LA that night. I got in the hotel at 12 o'clock, got up at 7 in the morning, took my daughter to her track meet, watched her track meet, took my foster son for his birthday out to the pier, came home. As soon as we got home, church, Dave and Buster's for a birthday party again with the school classmates, then to the Super Bowl. This was busy, but I'll tell you what, I was making a living while doing this. I went and traveled to make income. While I was traveling, I was serving and working with clients and looking at reviews. Like I was doing things that made it all worthwhile. But I didn't have to look at the amount of money being put out to make the experiences with my family take place because I focused heavily on serving people. The energy isn't just to be given. I have results. See, working hard, it feels productive. But grinding without direction, it's just pointless motion. And what I want to have you do is get this point that I'm trying to challenge this hustle for hustle's sake mentality and refocus on intentional, purposeful dark work that actually moves you towards the light, the thing you want on the backside. Right. For me, that this idea of working to work is like, yeah, you want to work because you want to feel good. It should be hard, but it should produce an outcome. If you went in the backyard and just dug a ditch just to dig a ditch, what's the point? But if you're digging a ditch to be able to, I don't know, lay piping, to be able to provide, I don't know, piping for water, to be able to put some kind of, I don't know, a pipe of water in and out of your house, or to be able to have the sewage pipes go, I don't know what it is. Like, but the idea is there's going to be something of a purpose, and there should be a purpose to the work being done, or you're wasting your time. So I want you to get out of that space of just doing work to do work and really focus on what is the thing that produced the outcome. Because for me, when I used to just do the work to do the work, that put me in a position where my wife gave me an ultimatum, essentially, of like, hey, figure this thing out, make some revenue, or change your career. And I didn't want to change a career. I had to get real focused on, all right, no more logo focus. I'm not going to spend 5 weeks on a logo. I'm not going to spend the next 5 weeks on website design. I want to find out how to get in conversations to serve somebody. You don't need all the polish you think you need. You see the big businesses doing that. Yes, they've got to a certain level, but you can intro yourself into the world of business and serve someone and solve their problem without a $100,000 website or a $100,000 marketing budget. You build to that, but the build begins with the right work at the right time and the right stages. Not kind of feeling comfortable and doing the easy route of all the extra stuff that doesn't move the needle. So move the needle for yourself. Find a way to step in, because when I started doing that, it changed the way that my life operates. It changed the way that I can serve clients, and I have happier, better, more fulfilled clients as I have a more fulfilled life because of the focus of the energy being towards a direction of not just being work for work's sake, but work for a purpose, to have a result. Whether it's for my results of my own life from serving or the results I give to my clients. But when that becomes a focal point, you can focus on a bigger picture, which is your legacy left in whatever way you choose. So don't just be busy to be busy. Fully focus on romanticizing results. If this episode stirred something in you, good. That means there's work to be done. Don't ignore it, because listening is just the beginning. Because real change happens when you engage and you commit. So I invite you to join the Dark Work community inside the Dark Work app, which is where you communicate with amazing people on the same journey as you. You can find them on the App Store and the Google Play Store right now. Step into the conversations that sharpen your habits, strengthen your identity, and keep you locked in to the Dark Work.